Today we're talking about a machine that needs absolutely zero introduction, a name that has haunted drag strips, dominated highways, and broken hearts since 1999. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa is here, and we are diving in deep. Now, before we get into what's new, let me just say this. If you are new to this channel and you don't know what a Hayabusa is, the Hayabusa is named after the peregrine falcon, the fastest animal on Earth. And Suzuki didn't choose that name by accident. This bike was literally built to be the apex predator of the road. And 26 years later, it still is. All right, let's talk 2026. So, Suzuki didn't come in here trying to reinvent the wheel, because when something is already close to perfect, you don't blow it up, you refine it. And that's exactly what they did. At its heart, the 2026 Hayabusa still rocks that legendary 1340cc Inline-Four liquid-cooled engine, pumping out 190 horsepower and 150 newton-meters of torque. Those are numbers that still make grown men nervous. But here's what changed. The throttle mapping has been revised to deliver more torque in the lower rev range, making the power delivery feel even more harmonious and usable throughout the entire RPM band. So whether you're cruising on the interstate at 70 or you're absolutely pinning it on an empty stretch of highway at, well, we won't say the number, the Busa just feels more alive than ever. The Hayabusa also gets the latest version of Suzuki's clutch assist system, S.I.R.S, which gives you a lighter clutch lever pull than before and also acts as a back torque limiter for incredibly smooth downshifts. For those of you who push hard in the canyons or at the track, you're going to feel that difference immediately. Now, let's talk electronics, because in 2026, if your superbike doesn't have a smart brain, it doesn't belong in the conversation. The Hayabusa runs Suzuki's full intelligent ride system, S.I.R.S, which includes cornering-aware ABS, traction control, engine brake control, anti-lift system, multiple power modes, and a bi-directional quickshifter. This is a full arsenal of rider aids designed to make you faster and keep you alive, which personally, I appreciate. But here's the update that actually got me excited. The cruise control system has been upgraded so that it now stays active even when you're shifting gears using the quickshifter. You heard that right. You can cruise, shift up or down, and the system doesn't drop out. For those long interstate runs, Route 66, Pacific Coast Highway, that is a game changer for comfort. The launch control system has also been revised with updated engine speed settings for increased effectiveness. So for all my drag day homies out there, yes, the 2026 Busa is gonna leave that light even harder. Now, let's talk about how it looks, because the Hayabusa has always been a head-turner, and 2026 is no different. The standard models are coming in two fresh colorways, a blacked-out version with aggressive red accents and a clean white with blue highlights, both designed to emphasize the Hayabusa's signature aerodynamic lines. But if you really want to stand out, you go for the Special Edition. The 2026 Special Edition comes wrapped in pearl Vigor blue with white graphics, Hayabusa kanji symbols on the fairing, a 3D Suzuki emblem on the fuel tank, and it comes with a color-matched seat cowl as standard. I'm telling you right now, that thing sitting in a parking lot is going to stop traffic. So, what's the bottom line here? The 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa is not a revolution. It's an evolution. Suzuki took one of the greatest motorcycles ever built, and they made it smarter, smoother, and sharper without losing a single ounce of that raw, terrifying soul that made it a legend in the first place. That's it for today's video, guys. If you're as hyped about the 2026 Hayabusa as I am, smash that like button, drop a comment telling me, and if you're new here, subscribe to FastLane Moto.